Welcome to Total Corruption Gaming with your host Eric Talon87 to Star Citizen Into the Depths. Let's get started.
So now we had our first rock explode, so we're gonna hit the C as in Charlie key and give ourselves a nice dose of meds. Alright, see, our rock exploded. Even though we had it in the green zone, this happens once in a while. Ooh, look at that, there's another one. But after giving yourself a medical injection and provided everything else is safe, we're going in here and we're going to re-equip another med pen in the use slot in case we have another explosion. Alright. It's not always a total loss. There, see? There's one of the rocks. Here's another. Oh, here's a couple more. So if you look around, it's not always a total loss. You can sometimes find bits and pieces of the rock. There we go. Alright, here's our final element. The dreaded green, what is it, Dolivine, I think it's called? Let's see here. Dolivine. Now, a lot of miners simply do not bother with this material. And there is no shame in that. Total respect for anyone who does not want to mine this material. There's one reason and one reason why I risk it. Greed. So we're going to mine this now. This material is thermally unstable. You can see the temperature there popping up and down. And you basically just have to kind of watch its behavior and attempt to take an average. So it goes up and down and up and down and up and down, but for the average, it's actually rising overall. So I'm cooking it on a low temperature here. This is one of the safer ways. You can put it on a higher temperature, but you have to be careful because generally it will have a delayed reaction. And if you cook it too hot for too long, it'll just blow right past the green zone and into the red and right up to the top of the temperature and just blow up you and everyone around you. Okay, gentle, gentle, gentle. Come on. There we go. All right. Now we have some very beautiful Dolivine. That's what Dolivine looks like. Yeah, green. But at this point, you actually can't count any of this money because it's not in the bank. Remember that, folks. Risk and reward. We don't have the money in the bank, and so it's really, at this point, anything could go wrong. The server could crash. Somebody could come along and shoot us. We could trip and fall. We could blow up a rock and completely destroy everything we've worked for. So keep your head in the game. No. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. There we go. Okay, this is a good example of a rock that looks like it's out of reach, but it's actually not. See there? There's a couple of them here. This is why we want to scan back and forth, see? Otherwise, it's easy to miss these. Okay, be careful. Don't want to break an ankle down here. There we go. One step at a time. And this is another reason why I prefer the Aberdeen caves to the Hurston caves. The Aberdeen caves have low gravity, and it's a little harder to hurt your legs or break an ankle navigating these caves. You can also jump higher, so you don't get stuck as easily. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, well, that's our second rock to blow up on us. And see, it's a good thing we had the helmet with the extra protection, because otherwise things might have been much worse. Okay, 77%. Wait for the rock to cool down. Be careful, these things wait for it to cool down. Kind of temperamental here. Come on, baby. Come on, no. Be careful, don't turn the temperature up too quick. We might just leave this one alone. This one is really nasty. Woo! Well, that one was a lot of hard work. Oh, 94, we're almost full. Okay. Let's check our inventory, and we are at 100% capacity. Now, this is great. At this point, you don't have to complete the mission. You can abandon the mission and just head back and sell your goods. It's better to do that rather than risk losing all these beautiful gems for the mission, because the gems are worth more than the mission at this point. Now, I am going to demonstrate an advanced gaming technique that right now can be used, but I don't know if they will take this away in future patches. But right now, this works. And also to preserve what we have, because I don't want to have to demonstrate. This isn't a reality demonstration, this is just an FPS mining demonstration. So, our backpack is full. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backpack and I am going to change it out with another torso piece. Alright. And this can be any torso piece. But as you can see now, my character doesn't have a backpack on anymore. And so the gems now, if the server crashes or if I die, the gems are now safely in the backpack, in the other backpack that is in the ether storage area. And we won't lose them. Because I want to go ahead and find the client, because usually the FPS mining missions are not this lucrative. So I'm going to try and go ahead and find the client. Alright, here is generally where the client is found right now in the missions. It kind of looks like this. You're coming across and it's kind of like this rough rock. And it's usually a sunken area. there he is. Okay. Well, be careful on those long jumps. So here's what the client looks like. We get a search. Left mouse button on the search, and there, we got the missing client. So now we'll head back to our ship, and that's all you need to do with the missing client. Okay, there's our ship icon, and generally we want to take the paths that go up. This yellow means you can vault up or climb up, so keep that in mind. There we go. Okay, heading back for our ship. Okay, let me see. First one, so that we skip the first one to the left. So we skip that one, so the next place leading out of here. Oh, here, maybe it's over here. This is going up, so this is promising. Low gravity. This FPS mining will give you a workout. Okay, that's okay that the contract... Okay, good. We're finding the flares. That means we're close to the entrance. Contract withdrawn. That's good. That's okay. We got the money for it. And you split that, you'll have to split it with friends. Oh, sunlight! Ah, beautiful sunlight! Whew, glad to be out of that cave. Changes. Okay, so pretend this is the way we were all along. Of course. Nobody saw anything else. Alright, let's turn off the chat. Walk up here to the trading console. Hold your F key down. Press your left mouse button. To activate, say sell. Select location, say personal inventory. Start with the Dolomine, and we're gonna make 2,000 credits. So that was a lot of work for 2,000 credits. That's why a lot of people don't bother with Dolomine. Aphorite is almost 5,000 credits. So plus the 2,000, that's we'll call it 6,900 credits. And now, what every miner dreams about, Hadanite. So 6,900 credits plus 19,800 credits. That'd be 7, that'd be 25, 7, almost 26,000 credits. So the Hadanite alone doubled the money you had when you started. Remember, as a new player, you started off with 10,000 credits, so 1 or 72 units of Hadanite made almost 20,000 credits, so that's twice as much money as you had to begin with, plus all the other stuff. So now, at this point, as a new player, you'd have 25,000 additional credits, including whatever you saved from either buying or not buying certain items. At this point, with 25,000 credits, you can go shopping. That's enough to afford any rifle.
This has been Star Citizens Into the Depths on Total Corruption Gaming with your host, Eric Talon 87. Thanks for joining us.